Okay, RWBY, Volume 5, Episode 13. I gotta admit, it was entertaining. It was good. It really did catch my eye in a way, especially the new song that they put into it towards the end. Yeah, I liked it. And then, of course, there's always going to be those things I don't like within the show. But let's talk about what started off. Okay, first of all, John is healing Weiss. Weiss is finally healed up and she's ready to fight again. And Yang and Ruby are fighting off Emerald and Mercury. Now let's talk about Hazel first. Hazel's semblance. His semblance is pretty much he's able to avoid pain, ignore his pain. And that could really be a big field advantage when it comes to fighting someone. And sometimes pain will slow you down, you'll stop and just to feel your wound. But if you can't feel that pain, you can keep going on. Now the bad side to this is that you don't know you're injured. You don't know where you're injured. Say you get stabbed in the back, but you can't feel the pain. So even though you're walking, like, hey man, you're bleeding out, and you don't know that. So next you know, you're collapsing on the ground due to blood loss or sickness, and you don't know what's going on because you can't feel it. So in a way, that is very dangerous. It's a double-edged sword kind of ability. It can help you continually fight, but however, it makes you not notice certain things going on with your body. Unless he found some way to counter that, then okay, that'll be interesting. And I wouldn't be surprised if he did after all these years of living and knowing what his semblance is. Now, the smart part of this fight was Nora going in at it. Nora finally is the first one to actually land an actual hit on these creatures. I mean, on the bad guys, called creatures. And pretty much Hazel, in a way, is kind of a creature now, man. He's pretty much losing all sense of self, and he's being blinded by rage. Like, jeez, man. Like, he really wants to kill Ozpin. I think that's the only kind of character. And the thing I had talked about in my last video was this. There's all those kind of characters in anime who don't believe in fighting or killing, so like that, but only for that one person. And that's the kind of character Hazel reminded me of. And I've seen a lot of them in anime and video games, where they're very, very pacifistic until they meet that one person that they hate more than anything in the world. So I felt like, wow, Hazel's character just got better. But anyways, going back with Nora. Turns out, as we all know, Nora can conduct electricity and use it to make herself stronger. So that's exactly what happened here. Since Hazel was using electrical dust crystals, Nora was able to pretty much, when he was using it to attack her, she used it in her advantage, and she just swung Hazel out of the freaking building. Like, dang, Nora. Like, it's been a while since we had a really cool Nora scene. Like, it's been a while, and so I'm really happy to see Nora get some spotlight in that. Even though it was for a quick second, I was happy for it. Now, this is the part that disappointed me. This is the only part of the show that actually disappointed me. It is with Adam. Adam's there, seems like he is ready to attack Haven. He has a few guards, and like maybe he has guards somewhere else. No. That's all he has. Those few guards. And then Blake shows up, and then the rest of the Fauna shows up from her village to help out defend Haven. Okay, that's cool and all, but this is the dumb part. Adam, are you serious? You only brought that many men with you to attack Haven Academy. Really? Here's the reason why I'm mad. You know how the plan to take down Beacon was so well organized and it probably took some years to do? That's what angers me about this. With freaking Beacon, they went in, they confused the people, they caused a lot of negativity, and then they had the robots turn against the people. They brought in the Grimm, and the White Fang was also there as well. So much was going down to the point that it overwhelmed the good guys completely. And that was smart, because it was well planned out. But this was like, hey, we're gonna go to Haven, we're gonna stock up some bombs and stuff like that. And that's it. This was probably the worst planned out coup d'etat I've ever seen in my life. Like, well, not coup d'etat, but more of a massacre takeover. Like, you didn't bring enough men. It wasn't well planned out. Even though he had the bombs, he was willing to blow up the bombs along with everybody else. Ilya, the traitor, pretty much diffused all the bombs, and it was over. So, of course, them fusing the bombs, I agree with. The Faunus being there, despite how oddly they got there very fast, over less than a day. I guess they weren't that far away after all. Who knows? It was pretty messed up, in my opinion. It was so dumb on Adam's part. And to make things worse, he got angry and just charged in, and Blake just took him down with just two hands on his back. No weapon, no cool attack, just knocked him out. Oh, not knocked him out, just pushed him down to the ground. In my opinion, this was terrible execution on our part. Adam is a very hyped character, where he has shown that every time he's on screen where someone's trying to fight him, he always beats people with one slice of his sword. Every single time. And nobody and everyone thinks it's awesome. It seems like this guy can't be stopped, or how skilled he is. So you're telling me after 4 to 5 volumes of him being hyped up and how cool and unbeatable he is, he gets taken down just by a simple trick to the back. It's just me, or a lot of disappointments are having up in this volume. I mean, when it came to the assassins with the bat and the spider faunus, and now when it comes to the queen, well, the former leader of the White Fang, and then now when it came to freaking Adam. It's like Rushdie's just been disappointing people time and time again with these characters who are so hyped up, who look so well, they could have done so much to the story, but no. Because this is a way for Adam to go, and I'm hoping he doesn't get caught. Like, if he gets caught just by this, I'm like, no, Rooster Teeth, like, you can't have him go out like this. People are going to rant at you if you let Adam get captured in this volume. He has to escape and regroup or something, because this is not how a character should go out at all. Despite how much I like to see the good guys finally win some battles, I don't think someone like Adam, who's been built up to be this ultimate character, to be taken out so easily. Because right now I feel like easily, because we do have one episode left, so hopefully something does happen then. But let's get on later on in this episode. Blake makes a very quick, glimpse reunion with her team as she jumps into the building, and first sight she sees is Yang. Yang's eyes are completely open, but however, she has the focus. Yang is now truly developing in this show. She's starting to get so much development than she had before in the past, since, volumes 1 to 3. But 4 and 5, she has really shined this time. Is her being focused, her pretty much focusing on things that truly do matter in her life. Sure, Blake is the person that she wanted to see again, and has so much she wants to tell her, but the main focus was to go down to Raven and Cinder and see what's going on down there. So, in another good scene that just happens right after that is with Mercury. Mercury grabs her arm, and as you can see, her eyes are red. And usually her eyes are red means she's angry and she's about to kick his butt, but instead of trying to fight him off, she injects her arm and she runs off. So she's been trying to control her anger and focus on what matters the most. And in my opinion, that's really good development. Even though it's for a split second, it showed how much she has changed, how she's not quick to anger anymore. She is trying to stay focused on what matters the most. And that is to get down there and see what's going on. And finally, the beauty part of this episode was between Raven and Cinder. Oh my goodness. Now let's talk about the Maiden's powers, first of all. I know it's magical and to do with elements and stuff like that, but I wish they were selective, Like, for instance, the Winter Maiden should only do winter magic, the Fall Maiden should only do fire, Spring Maiden should only do, nature or something. It feels like they can do more than just one element. So what's the point of calling them those kind of maidens? For instance, as you can see in this video, probably it was through Raven's dust that she has in her sword, or I don't know, it's the magic, but she was able to do ice attacks, she's really a Spring Maiden. Like, what's the point? The same thing with Cinder. For the last episode, Cinder was also using ice attacks as well. You're supposed to be the Fall Maiden, so wouldn't it make more sense to do, I don't know, ice attack, not ice attacks, but fire attacks only? So in my opinion, it was just completely dumb, and I didn't like that part right there. How they were just able to use whatever powers they can. Makes you wonder what's the point of calling them a certain kind of elemental maiden. Like, what's the point of calling them Spring Maiden? What's the point of calling them a Fall Maiden if they can use more powers out of their season? I don't see the point of that. But anyway, nonetheless, the fight was good. The song was okay. It only really lasted for a little while. I couldn't even understand what's going on because I was just watching on TV. So I guess I have to look through my headphones again and just pretty much watch from there. Then how Cinder was taken out. It was ironic. Cinder was still fighting. Cinder was fighting Raven, and she was holding her own, but she died. She got taken out the way she did Weiss, and how she was telling Raven in the beginning to always watch your back. Because as she was fighting Raven, Bernal, before she died, she shot Cinder, but Cinder was able to block it, but Raven came in and she pretty much sliced her, and then froze her as she was falling into the abyss. That's what I call poetic justice right there. Poetic justice, irony, all that stuff. It's right there. The way she pretty much went out. I believe she died because there's a reason why she froze her. She froze her body so when she falls, she'll fall into tons and tons of pieces. It's like, jeez, man. That's terrible right there. That's a very scary way to do it. I'm pretty sure she's still self-conscious of what's going on. Now she's falling. She knows she's going to shatter to tons of pieces. The question is the episode, will Cinder die? Bernal died, and I already explained why she had powers of this Spring Maiden already. So, yeah. Rest in peace, Bernal, and I guess rest in peace, Cinder. So finally the door to open to get the relic has finally been opened. However, it seems like it led to a different dimension. Like, whoa. It was like everything's all desert now, and like, wow, it can't ever be simple, can it? It can't be simple. So then that's where the episode leaves off. Well, and of course, Yang finally shows down at the last moment after the fight. And it really took her that long to fall. Makes you wonder how deep is that place for Yang to survive that fall. Just saying. But anyways, yes, this wasn't an okay episode. The only thing I really had problem with this episode was with Adam and his planning. His planning was terrible, sloppy on his part. Like, I thought Adam was more of a strategist than this. Because this was terrible planning. You only bring in only a few troops. You only have one plan of setting up charges. This was not well thought out at all. This was terrible. So, this episode, it was okay. It was good. It wasn't great because thanks to Adam. What Rooster Teeth do? Adam, like I said, Rooster Teeth, don't let Adam get caught yet, because you will anger a lot of fans in this show if Adam gets caught yet. So don't do that yet. So anyways, that's like that for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, share if you could. I'll be much obliged. This is Marathon Anime. Sign out.